Also new at noon, as we mentioned, it's National Law Enforcement Week, and the Wives of Warriors nonprofit is hosting an event tonight to honor the men and women in law enforcement. We are so delighted to have with us Amanda Merrill, who happens to be the Vice President of Wives of Warriors. First off, why don't we tell our viewers what is Wives of Warriors?
So we're a group of police wives, about 300 of us across 16 counties, and we do a lot of fundraising to help our departments that can't necessarily afford to provide all their officers with bulletproof vests. Okay, and tell us about tonight's event. So tonight is the Northeast Mississippi Law Enforcement Memorial, 6 o'clock p.m. at Elvis Presley Birthplace here in Tupelo. We'll have a special guest speaker, the Chief of Police from Houston, Adam Harmon, and it's a good humbling event where we remember and honor those that are fallen. And when you look at the amount of fallen in Northeast Mississippi, how many officers are we talking about? It's a good many. I can't remember right offhand how many it is, but it's a lot. But it's a lot. It's a lot. What is the most important thing for you, being a law enforcement wife, that you want people to know when your loved one is out there protecting and serving the community? It's that every single day that he goes to work, or every single night that he goes to work, he's putting his life in danger. It's a bad world that we live in right now, and as the Wives of Warriors, we want our husbands to come home safe every single night to their families. Wow, that must be so nerve-wracking. It is. It can be, yeah. Because you hear those calls coming through, and honey, I'll be right back. Right, right. And then you get those calls where they're not coming back. Right. And I'm sure there are so many members of the organization who have lost their loved ones. That's right. How critical is it for you guys to have this support system? We're a good support for each other as wives. I think it's a very unique thing to be a police wife. You know, it's something that you can't understand unless you have been a police wife and your husband is going out in the middle of the night, or your husband is going into a dangerous job every day. But we're a good support system for each other. We can call on each other and depend on each other for everything, and we know that each other are going to understand. Now, you have an upcoming event. This is something I actually did about a couple of years ago. Blessed are the Peacemakers, the 5K walk run. I actually walked this in honor of a U.S. Marshal who was shot and killed in the line of duty. But why don't you tell our wonderful viewers about this? Okay, so this is our 8th annual Blessed Are the Peacemakers 5K. This is our big fundraiser that we do, and all of the proceeds stay local within that 16 counties. We use those proceeds to buy those ballistic vests to help our officers, to help our husbands out. These vests have an expiration date on them, and they are very expensive, so it is definitely a need to help these, especially smaller departments, be able to afford them. Okay, now we are wrapping closely, running out of time. When is it? When is the race? It is this Saturday. Registration starts at 6 a.m. All right, then thank you so much, Amanda Merrill, for joining us. Well, the platypus, one of Australia's